Today on CityCast Nashville, what makes a truly great patio? Well, we asked an expert. Will Montrose, chef and co-owner of Turkey and the Wolf Ice House, joins us to share his favorite neighborhood spots. Go ahead, grab a cold beer, and let's head outside. It's Thursday, July 16th. I'm Marie Cecile Anderson, and this is what Nashville's talking about. You moved here from New Orleans, and last week I was actually on vacation in New Orleans, and one thing I just could not help but notice were all the incredible patios. So when you moved from there to Nashville, what surprised you about Nashville's patio scene?
I was impressed, for sure, with the array and just how I think similarly to New Orleans, people want to be outside. And they want to sit in the sun, and they want to have a cold drink in their hand.
So do you think food tastes better outside?
I do. I think everything's better outside.
I agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree, especially if I could put my feet in a pool. That makes anything and everything taste better.
Totally. When my parents got divorced, I slept outside for an entire summer.
Oh, was that traumatic or just a really nice, healthy way of dealing?
I had a nice hammock. It was cool.
Oh, good. Well, so then is that why, you're so good at the patio scene? So when y'all were building Turkey and the Wolf, did designing the patio influence the menu, or did the menu influence the patio?
I think our food is kind of built for patios and built for being outside. I think the idea of taking a sandwich outside somewhere and sitting down on a bench or at a picnic table is kind of the pinnacle of eating a sandwich. Finding a public park or a restaurant with a nice patio, I think they go hand in hand.
So now that we know your philosophy on patios, let's put it to the test. I have scenarios for you, and I'm going to throw them out, and we can brainstorm together, or you can just shout out what first comes to your mind. No pressure.
Love it.
Where would you recommend people going to enjoy a patio where they can get chips and salsa?
I love Maíz de la Vida. I think their new spot downtown has a great patio outside. Also, their chips and salsa, unbelievable. And their taco truck in East is also a great place. I think if you have a taco truck, the sidewalk is considered a patio.
Yes.
And I will sit there and eat chips and salsa on it.
Yeah, hell yeah. And that place is so great, too, because you can pop into Chopper and get your drink, bring it out to the patio right there.
The
best. Still legal to drink right there on the patio. Yeah. And then they also open up the windows, the garage doors or whatever, so the inside feels like you're in a patio. So that's
Totally.
A great suggestion. Where would you recommend for maybe a pet-friendly place, or even in the same vein, a kid-friendly patio?
Okay. I take my dog to patios a lot. I'm constantly hunting for dog-friendly patios. I really like Lost and Found, where Pizza Lolo is. They just opened, I think, a couple months ago. Lots of kids running around. My dog's always having a good time there. I think it's a great space for it.
That's the new space in East Nashville, right? It's like container, like old container shipping.
Shipping containers. Yeah, there's like a wine shop, Pizza Lolo, great dudes, great pizza. There's a bar, and there's also a adults only section, and then the downstairs is like kids, dogs. So it's got the best of both worlds.
It really does say adults only.
Yeah.
Because, I appreciate that
Totally.
Many times. Also, I'll just throw out, I love Nectar Cantina in Donaldson.
Hell yeah.
That's a great place to bring the dogs and the children. They can really run around out there. So lots of space for the kiddos to be on one side of the property and us adults on the other. So just want to shout them out.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout it out. All right, what about group activities? Do you know of a patio in Nashville that's maybe doing trivia or speed dating?
I'm not really good at dating or trivia, so I wouldn't say either of those things.
Welcome to Nashville. Yeah.
Games. I mean, we go to the back of Dino's and we'll play Yahtzee back there. We'll play cards, throw some dice around. I think they've got a great patio for it.
Oh, that's a great recommendation. What about a place to read a book? A nice, quiet patio, sit back, you're by yourself.
There's a place called the Yellow Table really close to my house. Concept, an ice cream place just opened up there. So you can get a coffee, you can get an ice cream, you can get a galette, and you can sit in their nice little patio area and read a book. Alternatively, they have a nice grassy section. You can go bring a blanket out, sit out, read a book there. It's quiet, never too crowded, and again, dog friendly, which I love.
Oh, I love that. Okay, and that's in East Nashville as well.
Yeah,
right?
East Nashville, right up on Greenwood. In that same area, Butter Lamp. You can get a glass of wine, some oysters. They have great bread. They have great everything.
Well, I was going to ask, where's a great place for a date? And I will say, I think Butter Lamp is a great spot for a date.
Totally.
Their wine is outstanding. Their bread is incredible.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's an awesome spot. Well, I was trying to get harder on you. What about the sexiest patio in town?
The sexiest patio in town. This is a tough one.
I know. I'm trying to stump you.
Maybe like the porch at Urban Cowboy.
Oh, yes.
The back bar is really nice, but I think if you can score a table on the porch, you kind of look out over the whole neighborhood, watch that little intersection there. Very cute.
Well, here's one. The patio at the Blue Room.
I haven't made it yet. I've been dying to go.
Oh, you're probably working too hard. But yeah, it's a great, especially, you're inside the venue and you can step outside with your drink and hang out in the patio. There's obviously a smoking section. There's a place to get your photo, a little photo booth, and the bathrooms are there as well. But that's a great, sexy, lit spot in town, folks. So if you want to check out that patio. What about somewhere open late? That's, I think, New Orleans, you guys were lucky. You had lots of places that stay open late. Is there a patio that comes to mind that might be open late here in Nashville?
Did I already use my Dino's pick? Can I say Dino's again?
Absolutely.
Because that's a good one. I think Coral Club also has a great little outdoor section up there. They're open late. Also incredible martinis.
The tiny teenies. Those things will sneak up on you.
Yeah. You don't need to be drinking them late into the night. I think you switch into beer at that point. But
yes.
Open late, great patio.
Any place for live music? So many places here in Nashville. What about a good place to?
So many places. Well, I'll say the Ice House on Monday nights and on special occasions. We have live music. We have some things coming up towards the end of the summer, early fall that we're planning on. I think also if you can catch Locust's Patio on the right night, they have some amazing bands come out, like classical bands go play, violinists. You can crush a Guinness, crush a gin and tonic. It's like, it's a vibe out there.
I have not been to Locust.
I mean, it's the best. It's the
During
best.
COVID, I was able to buy like the dumpling package or something, but I haven't been able to get in there yet. But I have had their food. Outstanding. But someday soon. What about a patio that's maybe showing a movie?
A patio that shows a movie. I have seen it happen at Lost and Found. They'll get a projector out on their wall occasionally.
Well, a friend of mine recently invited me to Strega, if you've been to that.
Oh, nice.
Bar
Yeah. I live pretty
East.
close to Strega. Yeah, it's a good bar. They put on movies back there?
They do. They're starting to put movies on, but their happy hour is one of the best in town. So recommend that one for sure.
I'll be back.
And dogs. They allow dogs.
Yeah, always dog friendly.
Where would you recommend folks go to feel like they're transported outside of Nashville?
So they just opened up the Chloe a couple months ago, but they've got a great pool, great menu, great drinks. And it is like kind of, I think if you had enough drinks, you could convince yourself that you were not in Nashville anymore.
That's a hotel right across the street from the Bell Court. Is that right?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, no, I haven't been there either, but I've heard.
And they actually have one in New Orleans, and I frequented it there a lot as well.
Okay. I love a pool, like I said.
Good folks. Love a pool.
Well, I was going to recommend Blue Moon Waterfront Grill. So it's a patio. It's outside. It's right on the water. And I was there a couple weeks ago, and you're in a marina. So you're seeing the boats go by.
Oh, nice.
You can sit at the bar. I will say there were so many people there that night that the service wasn't as it has been in the last 15 years that I've been there. So it was a good thing that so many people were there to support this local business. But just, maybe call ahead, or I don't want to, throw shade or anything, but it was so crowded that it was hard to get a drink. But also that's the atmosphere that you're wanting to, which lent to feeling like I wasn't in Nashville. Like it felt like I was at Panama City or something, watching the boats go by on spring break. So it was really fun.
I tend to be out more during the weekday anyways, considering I'm at the restaurant on the weekend. So I don't super often run into the issue of too crowded. Usually it's just the right amount of crowded that I would like, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Industry secret. Everything's better on the weekday.
That is true. That is true. I wanted to ask, like, is there like an industry patio that is a secret? Would you share with us? Or is it just Dino's?
I think Dino's is one of them. I like to think that ours is kind of one on Mondays. A lot of restaurants close down on Mondays, and we see a lot of friends come through on Mondays for it. And we love it.
All right, well, let's do some Best in Nashville Patio Awards.
Okay.
So the best patio for a birthday party, who would win that?
I'm going to have to go Coral Club again. I've been to a few birthday parties there, and it rocks every time.
So many of my friends, we've already mentioned Urban Cowboy, but Urban Cowboy is a great place. You can secure a picnic table, put down your cake and all that sort of stuff, but also like order pizza for everybody. And
totally,
it's not as expensive if you have a big crowd. You can feed everybody and it's a great spot.
And then you can go across the street to groceries afterwards when it gets too crowded.
Yes, yes. Love that place. What about best patio for fine dining?
I think Folk and Rolf and Daughters. They both have great little outdoor areas you can sit at, super cute, and incredible food at both of those restaurants.
I haven't been to Fancy Pants yet, and I've heard that they have a really beautiful outdoor patio that during the winter, they put heaters out there, and still you can eat outside during the winter.
Yeah, rocks.
Best patio for a first date. We already mentioned Butter Lamp.
It depends on what kind of first date you're going on, but you could go to Shulman's and sit out there. It's a nice little patio out there. I think also their like little inside, outside, back section counts as a patio. I'm counting it.
Love it. Or you could be like me, just take a 40 and walk around in the woods. That's your own nature's patio. Best patio for day drinking. I'm going to say Turkey and the Wolf. Sorry.
Love that.
That's my favorite place to day drink. But where else in town? Maybe it inspired your design for your restaurant or inspired the food.
Yeah, I will say I do most of my day drinking at Turkey and the Wolf. That is where I do it the most. But if I wasn't there, I like to go over to Barrel Proof. Shout out Jason Sorbet, a dog. It's a great little patio out there. Good deals on drinks. And then you can probably score tickets to the Sounds game after you have a couple drinks, make the decision, and go over right to the baseball game.
Yes, I was going to say you can go there after the baseball game too while you're
there you go.
Already a couple beers in. That's a great place to end your night as well. But yeah, they have a great patio out there. Great, reasonably priced drinks for that area.
Yeah.
Best rainy day patio.
Rainy day patio. I think there is like few things better than sitting on a porch and watching the rain with a cocktail, maybe with a sandwich as well. Trying to think where I've been sitting. Because you don't really go to a patio intending for it to rain.
Right.
But I'm trying to think where I've been caught in the rain while drinking.
I've been stuck at East Nashville Beer Works in a torrential downpour, and they do have that one covered spot, and it's perfect. And you can watch a lightning thunderstorm roll in, and it's beautiful.
You know, I've actually been there as well. But I will say, I forgot about this one, Charmers in the Newhoff building.
Oh, I haven't been there. They have the smash burger, right?
Yeah.
Burger and fries, view of the river.
Yeah, it's awesome. You can watch the rain from outside. You can watch the river. I'd say that one. Get some altitude. Feels like you're up high.
Have you been to the Greenhouse patio in Green Hills? Have you heard of this bar?
Yeah.
If it's raining, you're inside. You're in a greenhouse.
Totally. That place is awesome. It's so far out of where I normally go, and somehow I have ended up there twice. It's awesome. It's
a classic. All right. So you're a chef. You're also co-owner of, one of our legendary Nashville restaurants. Now I love that, when I was in New Orleans just recently, I was researching all these places to eat. And of course, Turkey and the Wolf came up there, and everyone that I spoke to said, you have to eat there. But I'm like, I live around the corner from Turkey and the Wolf in Nashville. But I want to know, in your opinion, what is the best patio drink?
The best patio drink for me right now at the Ice House, it is the frozen French 75 with a little added passion fruit syrup.
Oh, do you have to ask for the added?
They'll probably ask you if you want to add it, but it is like a go. It is a yes every time. It's so good. It shouldn't be that good. And they're like pretty strong.
And then y'all are known for this fried bologna sandwich that is massive with chips on it. I mean, before y'all got to town, the best fried bologna sandwich in town was from Robert's Western World.
Totally.
And now y'all have this other amazing fried bologna sandwich in town. Are you gathering inspiration here, or are we finding the same menu items you have in New Orleans?
No, there's a lot of new menu items. Of course, we kept the classics, but we have, I would say, a menu that's maybe twice as big as the one in New Orleans. So there's a lot more variety. And then, we have such a talented team. We have the ability to run a lot of specials. And so the guys in the kitchen and myself are always kind of cranking out ideas. So really, you could show up on a different day and find something totally new on the special board, something that maybe you didn't see on Instagram or maybe wasn't put out into the ether, but if you show up and you look at the specials on the window, there will be something cool there for you. We're right now in the heat of heirloom tomato season, so we're running our heirloom tomato sandwich as often as we can whenever we get good tomatoes, and I think that might be the quintessential patio food at the moment.
Yes, that just nailed it. The fresh tomato sandwich. And then what kind of mayonnaise do you use?
Duke's mayonnaise, always.
The only answer here in Nashville, Duke's mayonnaise.
The only answer.
Incredible. And y'all have been doing a lot of collabs with other local chefs in town. Do you have anything coming up that you'd like to tell us about?
We do. Skits, the biscuit pop-up. We're going to do another little breakfast pop-up with them on the 18th of July. So looking forward to that one, 9 to 11. We'll have some fun stuff for you.
What are those sandwiches like? I missed this the last time it came around.
It's good. It's going to be different from the last time. We're actually still back and forth working out the menu, but they don't miss, and we love hosting them. I don't want to release it too early.
And then back to the patios, I do want to just mention, folks, during the winter time, you also have heaters out there. I went there during winter, dead of winter. It was freezing outside, but y'all were keeping us warm in your patio, so y'all are open year round. For folks coming to Turkey and the Wolf Ice House this summer, however, what's the perfect patio order?
For me, I'm going small cabbage salad. I'm getting the tomato sandwich. I'm getting a chicken pot pie. And I'm getting a French 75 and also a Coors Banquet. I need a couple beverages in front of me at all times. I'm getting an ice cold water. There's 3 beverages. Depending, if I'm going there before noon, I'm getting a coffee as well, an iced coffee. Shout out Elegy. We buy their coffee and we cold brew it. And then I'm ordering a Fluffernutter ice cream sandwich for when I'm finished.
Oh, man. I forgot y'all have ice cream too.
Oh, yeah.
That is the quintessential patio order, folks. I mean, if you haven't been to Turkey and the Wolf, Nashville, you got to come on out. I mean, I'm sure you know the history of that particular corner. It was this kind of weird dog park before y'all came in.
It was some bizarre tech-owned dog park.
I think people had to pay to go in there or something. My friend lives right around the corner. So I remember that being there and us walking by all the time being like, what is this place? But now it's y'all, and we're just so grateful to have you. Folks, if we've missed one of your favorite patios in town, I know that there are plenty other ones. Write us at Nashville@citycast.fm. Let us know what your favorite patio is in town, and we'll go visit it. We'll go drink beer and have a good time. So thank you, Will, so much. And again, thanks for bringing your restaurant to Nashville.
Thank you for having us. We're happy to be here.
Okay, folks, I know you want to rush off to a patio right this second, but while you're sitting there sipping on a beverage of your choice, might as well fill out our CityCast annual listener survey. Y'all, it really helps us out. It helps us learn about our audience so we can better serve this city and the people in it. The survey only takes 7 minutes, and if you did it last year, well, guess what? We need you to do it again this year because it's a new year and new data. That survey can be found at citycast.fm/survey. Once you take it, you're going to be eligible to win a $250 Visa gift card and CityCast Nashville swag. So go ahead while you're sitting there on that gorgeous patio, fill out the survey, enter to win a Visa gift card, get a little swag, have a great time. Again, that's at citycast.fm/survey. That's all for today here on CityCast Nashville. And don't forget, you can support this show and get great perks by becoming a CityCast Nashville neighbor at membership.citycast.fm. If you enjoyed the show, why not tell your friends, rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our CityCast Nashville newsletter. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Toodles!